3 people noticed Alex when he entered. One of them looked twice, then a third time. But she never came over. She just left. And Alex reached the obvious conclusion. Nobody was interested.
But is that actually what happened?
How can someone be noticed but still feel invisible? Alex only saw the ending. She left without speaking.
But he ignored everything before that.
Attention, attraction, and action are different. Someone can notice you without approaching. A 2015 study examined this first step. Researchers at the University of Vienna used eye tracking. The first experiment included 40 psychology students. Their eye movements were recorded precisely. First, a face appeared on screen. Then, a target appeared somewhere else. Participants had to look away immediately. But some faces held attention longer. Disengaging from attractive faces was slower.
So Alex probably was being noticed.
Possibly more than he realized. But the study measured attention, not approach. It measured eyes, not courage.
Then why didn't she walk over?
Because looking costs almost nothing. Approaching can cost your confidence. You could be rejected or embarrassed in front of everyone. So people search for permission first, a signal that says, "You're welcome." But Alex sends the opposite signal.
He probably thinks he looks relaxed.
Inside, he is nervous. Outside, he looks unavailable. Intention and impression are not identical.
She can't see what he feels inside.
And he can't see her hesitation. Both interpret silence as disinterest. Attraction created interest. It never created permission. Researchers tested this in real romantic interactions. The study was published in 2016. They analyzed 144 speed dates. The researchers coded nonverbal behavior. Some people occupied less physical space. Others showed more expansive posture. Afterward, partners chose whether to meet again. Expansive posture predicted more positive responses.
So Alex should perform a giant power pose?
No, that would miss the point. The researchers also tested profile photographs. The person stayed the same, only the posture changed. The field experiment included 3,000 decisions. Expansive profiles received more romantic interest. But first impressions are not whole relationships. Alex doesn't need to act dominant. He only needs to stop looking closed. Posture is only one invitation. Your eyes can send another.
Can one glance really change anything?
A 2019 study tested that association. 2 experiments used 32 participants each. They saw direct and averted gazes. Then, they categorized closeness and distance. The researchers measured their reaction speed. Direct gaze was linked more quickly with closeness.
So eye contact proves romantic interest?
No, it proves nothing about romance. Gaze changes meaning with context. Expression and situation still matter. The study found an implicit closeness association. A brief glance says, "I see you." A warm expression adds, "You can respond." But only if the face is readable. Alex's face barely changes. Inside, he feels everything. Outside, almost nothing appears.
Maybe he isn't cold, just unreadable.
Researchers studied facial expressivity in 2024. The first study recorded 52 participants. They interacted across different social situations. Another 176 people rated them. They judged readability and likability. More expressive participants were generally liked more.
Does Alex need exaggerated expressions now?
No, expressive does not mean dramatic. Small reactions can make feelings visible. A second study examined 1,315 people. Expressivity was again associated with partner liking. Association does not automatically prove causation, but unreadability can create unnecessary uncertainty. Now she knows he wants the conversation. This time, someone actually talks to Alex. She smiles. The conversation seems fine. Then they say goodbye. Immediately, Alex searches for mistakes.
But was the conversation actually bad?
A 2018 paper examined this exact uncertainty. The researchers studied several real social settings. People estimated how much their partners liked them. They systematically underestimated their partner's liking. The gap sometimes remained for months.
She may have liked him more than he thinks.
His mind reviews evidence for rejection and quietly deletes evidence that he was liked.
What finally makes approaching feel easier?
Sometimes, a visible point of connection, something that makes the first sentence obvious. Oxford researchers tested similarity in 2015. The first experiment included 294 UK participants. More shared traits increased liking and perceived closeness. Attraction catches the eye. Similarity gives it words. So Alex was never completely invisible. Attention was there. Permission was missing.
And silence was never proof of rejection.
Maybe you don't need to become more attractive. Maybe you need to become easier to approach.